Joanna Pashlik for CFC Scene. Today I'm standing outside the Charleston Museum, which was America's first museum, founded in 1773. Let's go inside and take a look. The museum is located at 360 Meeting Street, right across the street from the Visitor Center. One exhibit features a bronze cannon, dating back to 1775, that was used to fight the British in the Revolutionary War. Another interesting exhibit is a funeral carriage that was used to carry a grieving family behind the hearse during a funeral procession. On a different note, the museum also holds some old Charlestonian luxuries. In the 18th century, Charlestonians proudly displayed their jewelry, rather than aim for living plainly like the Quakers and other New Englanders. They imported much of their jewelry from Britain and also followed European fashion. Upstairs, the museum follows the history of Charleston and the rest of the Low Country. The colonists first settled in the west bank of the Ashley River, but slowly started to move to the peninsula. The museum showcases pictures of the plantations that were built, such as Drayton Hall. Many of these plantations are still around today. In the 18th century, Charleston became the wealthiest city in the United States, surpassing both New York City and Philadelphia. This is in part due to the cultivation of rice and cotton, which the museum explains by showing many of the tools used. One patron explains that this exhibit was very interesting for him.
The rice milling tools that the slaves used, like the mortar and pestle that they used to remove the bran coating from the rice grains.
Other than farming and cultivation tools, the museum also shows Charleston's roles in the Revolutionary War and the Civil War. There is an entire display of all different types of guns, the oldest dating back to the early 1800s. After walking past this exhibit, one can also see the uniforms the soldiers wore, women's clothing, and examples of homemade furniture. Speaking of homemade, a special exhibit at the museum called 12 Crazy Quilts features a room full of quilts made from velvets, satins, and silks. The quilts are uniquely decorated and colored. Another special exhibit is called Aisle Style, featuring a variety of different styled and colored wedding dresses. Some of the wedding dresses are as old as 150 years. There's even a collection of men's suits, many of which are ornately decorated. One patron explains what she found so interesting about this exhibit.
Well, but the artistry, you just don't see that. And they're so tiny.
The museum is open 7 days a week. If you would like more information, just check out their website or stop by. For CFC Scene, I'm Joanna Pashlik.